I'm here instead of Sarah Gord today. She sent her apologies. I'm a project manager at Eminate. Today I'm going to give you an introduction to Eminate, go over the TSP projects that we're involved with currently and in the past, the benefits to Eminate, the application process and our interest for today. So what is Eminate? The role of Eminate is to identify, develop and protect and exploit IP not only from within Eminate itself but from universities and SMEs. We have two sides to the business, food and ingredients and an engineering, powders and coating side. We're a wholly owned subsidiary of the University of Nottingham, and for that reason the engineering side is based at it's based on the main university campus, University Park, and the food and ingredient side is based on the Sutton Bonington campus. So we source early stage ideas in the food and engineering sectors for new products and services from individuals as well as universities and companies. We have, when we set up an agreement, we like to do everything before we start a project, so if any money is realised, we know where everybody stands as the project evolves. We follow an ISO 9001 quality management system, and we have a product commercialisation process where we follow a series of stages to de-risk a project. So, for example, we look at the patent landscape, we try and get a really good understanding of the market, we work out if we can make the product at scale. If it's a food ingredient, we look at doing some applications work. We have an in-house chef who plays around with the ingredients, and we try and work with a handful of credible partners in the relevant sectors who we use as early adopters to the material. Not every idea makes it right through to market, so we use our process to eliminate if something isn't going to be a success. We say no, we won't go any further with this. And we realise value dependent on the project, so whether it be licensing out an ingredient or setting up a spin-out company. We've got a success story where we've previously licensed a salt reduction ingredient to a FTSE 100 company. So that ingredient was Sodalo. Eminate invented Sodalo. Sodalo reduces sodium in food by 25 to 50%. So we signed an exclusive license with Tate & Lyle in October 2011, and in November 2012 the product was launched in over 100 countries, and Tate & Lyle has since been winning awards for health and innovation. So TSP projects, we're currently involved in 4 TSP projects, collaborative TSP projects. So the first one, Finn, is fish food innovation. We're the lead partners of this project. It's a 2.5-year project with 5 partners. We're developing innovative sources of sustainable vegetable sources for protein in the aquaculture industry. So Eminate's role in this project is as a project manager, and we're also, we developed ingredients as a fish meal substitute in fish diets. So we've got universities involved who are trialling our ingredient in fish diets, in fish. We've got a commercial fish farm involved, and we've also got an international fish food manufacturer. So this project is really good for us because we've got the whole route to market. We've actually got Terry Young here who helped set up the project when he worked for us at the time. Proby, that's another TSP project which we're the lead partner of. This is a shorter project for a year and a quarter. We're involved as a project management but also in the commercialisation of a tracer device which tests the efficacy of probiotics in food in vivo. So we've got a university who have developed the tracer device, and within the consortium they're working with a materials company to help develop the device further. We've also got a probiotics company who is supplying probiotics where we're going to test the device in clinical trials. So this project's really good for us because we're getting access to trials that we wouldn't have been able to afford if we hadn't been involved in this project. CAMPI is another TSP project we're involved with, but we're not the lead partner. This is an investigation into novel ways to reduce Campylobacter in poultry. The academic who set up this project is here, Michael Lee. We're involved as one of 3 companies who are providing materials to reduce Campylobacter in poultry. So this is giving us access to trials and to companies that we wouldn't necessarily have associated with if it wasn't for this project. Hydrogen Store project, we're the lead partner on this project. It's a three-year project and there's 6 partners involved. So this is developing hydride powders for hydrogen storage systems, and we are involved as the project managers, and also we're producing the hydride powders. So this project's really good because we've been able to trial our powders in 3 different systems, energy storage systems. So previous projects, Samco, Eminate developed IP in physical antimicrobial coating. This resulted in 2 Eminate patents, and also after the project had finished, the partner we were working with funded or gave us extra money to continue with the project and to develop the work. It also gave us access to expertise in vitro microbiological testing and in vivo test facilities. Prior to starting the HDOR collaborative research project, we did a HDOR feasibility study. So this was really good. So it just gave us an idea that the hydride powders, that we'd got something that was going to work in the hydrogen storage system, and it gave us the confidence to go on and apply for the collaborative project. We were also involved in a Spark Award for the soda low in cheese. This was supported by the Biosciences KTN Spark Award, and we worked with Reese Heath College and worked together on a project to reduce levels of soda low in cheese. And we used this as a demonstration when we were trying to license our product to Tate & Lyle, so this was really useful for us. So benefits for the HDOR project, doing the feasibility study led us on to getting a collaborative research project. For Samco, we got 2 patents and also got further funding from the partners. Eminate has built an ongoing collaborative relationship with the project partners, and it's allowed Eminate to carry out cutting-edge research which may be considered too risky to fund internally. Eminate has used the funded work as a demonstration in licensing negotiations. So for the application process, it's really important, we think, to pick a topic that's of strategic importance to your company and fits with the core, so don't try to shoehorn it. Also set up the consortium early, try and attend events like this because it's really useful. Also, for all of our projects, the collaboration agreement has probably been the most tricky bit, so that takes a lot longer than what you think it's going to. Make sure that any of the partners that you get involved with are aware of whether they're eligible for the funding as well. Also, access to the Biosciences KTM, they've been really useful. We've had some case studies made on some of our projects as well, which we've been able to hand out to people. And also, make sure all the partners benefit from the project, and this will just make it run a lot smoother. So our interests for today, strategic interests are health and wellness, ageing population and sustainability. We're particularly interested in partners for projects for proof of health claims, sodium reduction and fat reduction, but we're open to talking about anything really. So I have got some flyers as well for Eminate, so I'm happy to pass those out. So that's it. So if you want any further information, then you can always contact me or Sarah. Those details. Thank you. I'm happy to do that.
We've got time for maybe a couple of very quick questions if anybody's got anything specifically they want to ask Rebecca. If not, we'll go straight on to the pitches.
I've got one actually. You were very kind, and you talked about the benefits, and you talked about the application process. Is there any disbenefits from TSP funding? Is there anything people should be aware of as they go into the process?
I think in terms of project management, there's a lot of work involved, especially when you set up the project. So make sure you leave yourself enough time, and make sure you've got a project manager in place who's going to manage the project, and you've clearly defined, as I can't remember who said it previously, about making sure you've defined what meetings you're going to put in there, and who's going to attend what, and make sure everything's defined in the collaboration agreement as well, so everybody knows where they stand from the start.
Cool.